Guys, this is Sandy White from Simply Fit, your number one health and wellness cheerleader. And I want to thank you guys for coming back for season 6. So we're going to kind of do a little bit of a twist. And for this season, season 6, episode 1, we're going to be talking about obedience. What does that mean? Obedience and how you take care of your body. We do so much, but we don't listen to our bodies. And so we're going to take the path of trusting our bodies, listening to our bodies. We are not going to pressure our bodies. We are not going to force our bodies. We are going to heal our body. And when your body is healed, it will go back to your desired shape, your desired weight, your desired healthiness, energy level, everything. Just think about it. When someone tries to force you to do something, how did that turn out? Most likely, the answer was a strong negative, no, you're not doing it. It's no different with your body. So if we heal our bodies, then we get the results that we're looking for. Been there, done that. I'm not this weight because I want to be this weight. I neglected to take care of my body. I neglected sleep. I neglected rest. I neglected giving it proper nutrition when it was asking for it. I wanted to rush the process. We cannot rush the process. You cannot quit because you don't see the result in 20 seconds. So again, this season, we're going to slow things down and we're going to go back to the beginning and we're going to get the results that we all have been looking for. We're going to respect ourselves. We're going to respect our bodies. And we're going to be obedient. Obedience, according to the Word of God, is better than sacrifice. So if you stop sacrificing sleep, stress, stop putting all that stuff first and stressing yourself out. Let's be obedient. Have a structured time where you go to sleep at night. Remove stress that you know you can remove. Give to God the stress that you know you cannot. And then watch that process in allowing your body to heal. A better example would be when you're sick. There's nothing you can do to rush that virus out of your body. You have to allow it to take its course, in a nutshell. Now, we do things like you may go to the doctor and they may prescribe whatever it is that you need to heal that body, but they'll tell you take whatever, they'll give you instructions. Let's just put it that way. They will give you a set of instructions on when to take that medication, how to take that medication, and how long it should take before you see a breakthrough. That's all I'm asking you to do for your body. So let's jump into it. So how we're going to jump into it. So basically setting the foundation for what we're going to do. We're not going to be trying harder to eat right. We're not going to be trying harder to be disciplined. We're not going to try harder to get it all together. No, and I know that sounds counterintuitive, but what we're going to do is simply work with obedience. Now, obedience, the way I'm talking about, it's not in a harsh sense or in a religious sense. It's not harsh nor in a religious sense, but obedience as in listening to what God is telling you to do, listening to wisdom, listening to what your body is trying to tell you for today. You may not need to go out running today. You may need to sit and chill and relax. You may need to not sit so much. You may not need to have protein as often as you thought you did. Your body may need a rest. It may want bone broth. I'm just throwing out some examples. You may need to incorporate more water so you're not dehydrated. Obedience just says, I will stop fighting myself. Obedience says, I will stop forcing outcomes. Obedience says, I will follow a simple, faithful process, even when it feels slow. So, as I mentioned before, I'm not this weight because I'm choosing to. I'm this weight because I was doing what I'm telling you guys to stop doing. I was trying to force stuff. And my body, let's just put it this way, all of my beauties that are over 40, you have to be kind to your body. You cannot do what you were doing in your 20s and your 30s. It's not going to work the way you thought. Really, what works is slow and gentle. You have to be kind and gentle to your body. So you got to stop trying to force your body to just give you what you want right now. As I mentioned earlier, we're not doing instant gratification here. It's slow and it's going to be methodical. And I'm going to ask you guys, stop doing all of these, jumping around to all of these different routines and that are harsh on your body, and different meal plans that are, hey, you lose 20 pounds in 7 days. That's very harsh on your body. And it all it's going to do is rebound. And I'm going to say, for most of you all, if you understand when I say rebound, that means you have tried something that was super harsh because you had a wedding to come up, or a reunion, or something that you wanted to look your best at. And you got that goal, but you did it in the harshest measures and the shortest amount. And your body gave you what you wanted, but then when it rebounded from the stress, what you lost, sometimes it's not always doubled. It came back with a vengeance. So you may have gained 30 or 60 pounds. And sometimes it's not weight, it's inflammation. Inflammation is good, but when it's chronic, that's not good. That means you're constantly bloating and you're sore and you're aching longer than you need to, and you don't even have an injury. So this is why we are going to be obedient, and we're going to trust the process, and we're going to be slow and methodical, and we're going to allow our bodies to heal. All right? It's so important that you do what I'm asking. You'll see the results, they will stick, and you will have the body and the health that you've been looking for, and it'll last longer than you anticipated. You want to know why the results will last longer than you anticipated? Because you're going to stop sacrificing yourself. You're going to stop sacrificing your rest. You're going to stop sacrificing your peace. And you're going to allow your body to fix and heal itself. I'm going to say this multiple times. This is the process when you are obedient. You are going to be obedient and rest. When I say get 8 hours of sleep, get 8 hours of quality sleep, that's what your body needs. And it'll tell you when it doesn't need it, and it'll tell you when it needs more. Because you'll just simply wake up. Not wake up because you're sore and you're achy. You're going to wake up because you are well rested. Get a blackout mask, put it on your, because if you work third shift, and a lot of y'all do, you work third shift, so everything is flipped upside down. And you're like, oh my God, how do I sleep in the daytime? A blackout mask. How do I get rest when I'm hearing everything out? They have noise canceling earphones. So you get those, you get the blackout mask, and you go get you some quality sleep. You are going to have to stick to routines in order for your body to heal. You are going to have to be consistent in order for your body to heal. So you don't really want to give yourself excuses. There's no reason for excuses. You just have to set a routine and you need to stick with it. But you all know my motto, Simply Fit, is fun, intentional, total training. We're doing simple tips and strategies that's going to implement into your already daily routine. And the reason we're doing that is so that you will be consistent. And these will be set into your already daily motion that you won't even think twice about it. So what I'm going to do here is encourage you all to have the intention, make the choice. That's number one. Make the choice to be intentional about taking care of yourself. Not literally just taking care of yourself, but healing yourself. No pretending, no rushing, and no extremes. We're not doing none of that. So you'll hear what's working. You'll hear what needs to be adjusted. And most importantly, you will hear this message reinforced throughout season 6. Your body needs to trust you again. And in order for your body to trust you again, you've got to take it slow. You've got to be intentional. And you have to be in a position where you're choosing you. Literally choosing you. On the airplane, when something goes a little, sneak on you, they tell you, put your mask on first and then help the person or your child next to you. So I'm asking you, put your mask on first by being obedient to what your body is telling you each step of the day, each step of the week, each step, each second, each moment. Start paying attention. Get your journal. Make sure you write it down. Now, as we begin the new season, I want you all to release perfection. So some of y'all are trying to be perfect at everything, and because it's not perfect, you don't want to start it and you don't want to continue it. You don't want to even revisit something that we talked about before and maybe tweak some things. We're not doing perfection. We are doing healing. So throw perfection out the window and let's get started on your healing, healthy journey. Okay? This is what we're doing this season. Also, we're not punishing our bodies, we're not ignoring our bodies, and we're not blaming our bodies. We're simply taking steps to heal our bodies. Now, God had a gentle reminder for me. You don't heal. You don't heal what you keep fighting. This season, I'm choosing, and I'm asking you all to choose obedience over urgency. We're going to be choosing consistency over extremes, and we're choosing to rebuild trust with our bodies one step at a time. So what I'm asking you all to do, if you think, hey, and I always encourage this, if you think I'm going to need some assistance and she's not going to always be there for me, bring a friend along. It will help you stay consistent. It'll help you stay motivated, and it'll help you stay happy. Sometimes even just being sad can put a ripple in how you take care of yourself. So you want to get a good friend that's going to encourage you to stay encouraged. So perfection demands results immediately. And if you got that friend there, that friend that's the encourageable friend, they'll let you know it's not about being perfect. It's about starting. It's about retraining, rebuilding, even looking at where your journey for your health and wellness has gone. Look at it from a different perspective. So again, if you're over 40, you need to be safe with your body. Your body responds better when it's in a safe environment rather than when you're pressuring it. Your body responds better to rhythm versus restrictions. Your body responds better to faith rather than fear. Your body responds better when it knows that you're trying to heal it and not abuse it. When your body feels threatened, that's when you get the chronic inflammation. That's when you get the issues of having achiness. Your body's not, basically in a nutshell, your body is defending itself and keeping you in a safe mode because it thinks you're trying to hurt it. So that's why we're going to be going in a healing direction, doing what you need to do, but in a slow, healing, rhythmic motion. Healing happens when your body feels supported. So if your body does not feel support, like I've heard people say, their body is fighting them. Yeah, in a nutshell, yes. So we don't want your body to fight against what you're trying to do. Everything that you're putting into motion, all of the actions and the steps, we want your body to receive it. And we want your body to know it's safe and you're safe, so it can take down its guards and receive the healing steps that we'll be doing this season. So let's wrap this up, and then I'll see you guys next week, Wednesday, and we're going to get I'm not going to say the hard work starts, but the healing is going to start. And remember, we are healing our bodies so that your body knows that it's safe, it can take its guards down, and it can relax, and it can receive what you're trying to give to it. Does that make sense? All right. Well, you guys know I love you. I'm Sandy White from Simply Fit, your #1 health and wellness cheerleader. We broadcast every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on WYTV7.org. I love you guys, and I'll see you next week. Happy New Year. Now, I know this is going to be a really good start to the new year, so I would suggest do not make any goals that are going to restrict your body, but a goal to be happy and healthy, and then we're going to do this one step at a time. See you guys next week. Bye.